Jr. Fighting out of the blue corner, an Olympic bronze medalist from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, a hard-hitting, sensational knockout artist, and a WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the bronze bomber, Deontay Wilder.
Usually you don't need a weather report for a boxing match, but we certainly do today as we fight under the sun.
This is like being at a carnival. The fans are happy to be outside, and on top of that, they've got a fight to watch.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. He threw a punch and just got countered. Having a hard time finding a home with that right uppercut. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter shot. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. It appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace, get the pace back to normal.
Beautiful counter shot. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Oh my word, down goes RJJ. He caught him with that body shot. It froze him in his tracks. Look at this again. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. Seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Hold it right there. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round. Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Counter shot lands. That uppercut misses. How will these two fighters handle the outdoors? We're fighting under the sun here for this big showdown.
Todd, this is something you could never, ever get used to. How many gyms are built outside? How many times do you train, spar, and everything outside? Now you're having a fight outside. This is where fighters may gas themselves out. This is where the environment may make so much of a difference. You may not realize it, but watch when the rounds roll on.
Oh, wait a minute! Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Pensacola's finest is down. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
I've got to see that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knock. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Punch. The only fear you have with this heavyweight is has he punched himself out? Lucky to have avoided that uppercut. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Throw a shot, they get countered. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. The jab not finding its target. Incredible work rate. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, made look so easy.
I love that. I love that. That chap's slick. Good work.
Go again.
There's the bell to start round 4. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. And down goes Jones Jr. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
A shot from the gods took him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
They're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or is it a bit of a mousetrap?
Punch caught him clean. They blocked that jab. And he misses with the left uppercut. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
They've been put
Oh, On to the fifth we go. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. There's a counter shot. Nope, that uppercut does not score. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Punch, counter punch. Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. That uppercut doesn't get through. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no... And there's the bell for round 6. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
But I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
That punch landed. Good defense on the right uppercut. Through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be hard.
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Didn't wait too long to get back and hold that thought. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Finally, Jones goes down. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin's standing up to that shot.
Shot from... 1,
10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge. Here comes round 7. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming up? He's getting everything full battle because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Well done with that counter shot. He I'd like to see more jabs. They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
And he scores with the counter. Just misses with that left uppercut. Those counter punches have to hurt. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a binder, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Counter punching. They exchange punches. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come to... There's the bell to start round 8. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory.